Today I'm going to be giving some tips on flying visual approaches in a jet. In training, we oftentimes focus on instrument approaches, when in reality our day-to-day operations are mostly flying visual approaches. In both the Citation 500 series and Excel, we have minimum speeds to fly based on configuration. The minimum speed in a clean configuration is ref plus 30. With flaps at the takeoff and approach setting of 15 degrees, it's ref plus 20, and in the full landing configuration, ref plus 10. This would apply mostly during a base to final turn. Begin configuring the aircraft by extending the first notch of flaps about 8 to 10 miles from touchdown. Obviously, when flying a long straight-in approach, 8 to 10 miles means 8 to 10 miles from the airport. But in the traffic pattern, it could mean on downwind, because you could fly 2 or 3 miles away from the airport on downwind, have a 2 to 3 mile long base leg, and then another 3 to 4 mile long final approach segment that would add up to 8 to 10 miles. Landing gear should be extended at about 5 miles to touchdown. This coincides to about 1,500 feet AGL, as well as leaving the traffic pattern altitude. Landing flaps would be extended shortly after this so that the aircraft is fully configured and on speed by 1,000 feet AGL. The concept of a stabilized approach is especially critical in jets because a lack of drag prevents the airplane from slowing down quickly, and the spool up time of the jets coupled with the larger mass of the aircraft prevents the aircraft from speeding up quickly. For these reasons, any change the pilot makes will take several seconds to see an effect, no matter if it's slowing down or speeding up. Citations have an angle of attack indicator near the windshield. A green circle represents flying at VREF, an up arrow indicates slightly faster than VREF, and a down arrow indicates slightly slower than VREF. This indicator is useful for keeping one's eyes looking outside at the runway while also paying close attention to airspeed and making subtle power changes on final approach. In the Citations, landing distance is predicated on a few factors. Among these would be crossing the threshold at 50 feet AGL at VREF with the power at idle. If any of those factors change, landing distance will also change. For example, if you cross the threshold higher than 50 feet AGL or faster than VREF, your landing distance will be greater than what was calculated before touchdown. This approach was a long straight-in approach to South Lake Tahoe, California. Next, let me show you a visual approach into Hayden, Colorado, which follows a more traditional traffic pattern.
Hayden traffic here, left downwind 10. There's the traffic on the runway there.
I see him rolling out. I'm going to come out just a little bit wider over these hills here.
Thousand to go.
1,000 to the pattern.
Hayden traffic, Challenger 377 Delta Pops clearing the active runway 10, Hayden traffic.
Autopilot's coming off, yaw damp staying on.
Roger.
Flaps approach.
Selected.
Aircraft inbound to Hayden, where you at?
Is just about to turn left base, runway 10 in just a moment here.
Okay, well, we're not there yet. We'll wait on you.
Roger, thank you. And indicated.
Gear down.
Gear selected down, in transit. Okay, 3 green, no red.
Sure. All right, before landing check.
Before landing check, landing lights on, gear is down and locked, and flaps approach. Before landing complete.
And flaps to land and then landing check.
Flaps to land selected. Landing check for flaps to land are indicated. Pressurization is coming together. Autopilot is disengaged, awaiting yaw damp, disengage. Speed brakes are retracted. I'll get those when we touch down on the ground. And landing gear, if you could verify 3 green.
3 greens verified.
Okay, before landing check, just awaiting yaw damp, disengage.
All right. I'll disengage on final here in a moment.
Hayden traffic, citation 4 Kilo Sierra, turning final, runway 10, Hayden. We got ref in 10.
Roger.
And right on glide slope there.
Yaw damp's away.
All right, all checks complete before landing. Landing.
500.
Ref and 5. Slightly low.
Correcting.
Boards are out. 6 lights. 80 knots. $60 knots.
Power's at idle.